Hello, everyone. Hello, John and Bob and Andrew. Hi, Andrew, Marty, and all of you who I don't see in the chat, but you might be here, or all of you who are watching this as a replay. It's Friday, Soul Friday. It's the time when we wrap up the week and we look at all the good things that happen, all the struggles, and we all just let it go. We release it. We release it into God's hands. All right. All right. So as I invite you to just get yourself comfortable if you are already not sitting somewhere, and just take a few breaths. And then just notice where you are and if somebody's sitting next to you. And just feel gratitude. Perhaps you're grateful simply for breathing. Perhaps you're grateful for simply who you are, for being here, for having this Friday evening, for having time to sit and calm yourselves down and calm your heart and tell your heart that everything is just fine. And I invite you to feel great gratitude for the presence of the divine, of God in your life, of love, of healing, of grace. It isn't cool enough to have a dream in your heart, to have hope when it seems like hope is gone. It isn't cool to cry, to call a friend, tell them why you feel so down and so afraid. I don't need the cool stuff. Giving up all the things that make me smile. tell you to be strong, that you can go on your own. If you are cool, you're in control. I don't need the cool stuff, it's already been cold enough in this world. Your dreams are put to shame. And I wanna tell the world about the way I feel. When I cry, I wanna show my tears, laugh real loud. I'm gonna speak to you right from my heart until our walls fall apart. I'm gonna keep on dreaming, and I believe I'm gonna show my tears. I'm gonna laugh real loud. I'm gonna speak to you right from my heart until our walls fall apart. I'm gonna keep on dreaming, and I believe, I believe. I wrote this song a long time ago. Because, you know, the world always likes to tell us, be strong, be cool, don't show your weakness, don't show your tears, don't cry. Pull yourself up, right? But when we do that, we close our hearts off. So we don't feel pain, so we wouldn't feel pain. And in the process, we cut off the flow of grace, of the Holy Spirit, of the healing. So tonight, I invite you to let yourself feel whatever comes up. Maybe you had some struggles this week. Maybe things didn't go the way you wanted them to go. Maybe you're just tired that it's another week of not being able to do all the things that we want to do. Maybe you have health issues. Or maybe you have friends who are suffering. I want you to just breathe and let yourself feel all of it, and know that pain is there to remind us that we love and that we are loved. When my son was, one of my sons, I'm not going to tell you which one because I don't want to embarrass them. He was about 4 years old, and he had a girlfriend. And it was just the girl that he played with, and he loved her. They just were best friends, and they spent all this time together. And then one day, she hurt his feelings, and he came to me crying. He was in tears, and he snuggled next to me crying such sad tears. And he said, Mama, why does it hurt? And he showed me that it hurts right here. And he said, is that my heart breaking? And I said, it's not breaking, but yes, it's your heart hurting. And he said, why does it hurt? Why does it hurt so bad? Because you know, when we feel sad, our chest tightens and we feel like our heart really hurts. And I told him, well, it's our body's way of telling us, of reacting to the love that we feel. And then I said, imagine if you didn't love, you would never feel this pain. Because he asked how it would go away. And I said, the only way it goes away if you don't ever love. And then his tears, his eyes welled up with tears even more, and he said, Mama, that's horrible. Why would I ever do that? So how's your heart doing tonight? Is it filled with love? I want to tell the world about the way I feel, why I cry, I want to show my tears, love real loud. I'm gonna speak to you right from my heart until our walls fall apart. I'm gonna keep on dreaming, and I'll believe, I'll believe. I believe in love, I'll believe in healing, I'll believe in us, I'll believe that God is always here with us, ever present. I will believe that coming apart means we're willing to surrender and let go. Coming apart is not a weakness, but it's a strength and trust that we will be put together the way we're supposed to be. That asking for help and calling a friend and telling about our pain, sharing our pain is not a weakness, but courage. That being vulnerable is beautiful. I'll believe that in coming together and connecting with one another in love and in pain, we become stronger. We exercise the compassion muscle. We become even more capable of lifting each other up and being what some call God in skin to each other. I'll believe. I'll never stop believing in that. I needed that. I needed that for me.
I believe, and I'll go check on the dog.
Yes, you believe. Oh no, she's right here. She loves it. She feels the. Can you get my glasses, please? Because I want to see. There's a lot of activity here, and I'm so happy that you are connecting here and really sharing, and thank you. Being here for each other, ministering, we can say, right? Oh, there you are, Pam and Carol and Marty, John. Yes. So still, I have to come a little closer. Just all right. Oh. All right, so we need, oh, thank you, Pam. We need a little bit more volume on my mic. I think that's because I go into this quiet voice. So I hope you can you can hear me. What? When? Just now. And when I go into this like meditation mode or prayer mode, then I get very quiet. Hey, shush. All right, let me do this one. How's everybody feeling? Put in the comments. How's your week? If you have anything you want us all to pray for, to remember anyone special. All right. I have to say thank you for showing up early. I had to move us up an hour because my son, Amadeus, Evan, is coming from college. He's flying in at 9, and I forgot when I scheduled this. I forgot. I talked about vulnerability. I'm not ashamed to say I forgot. And so when I realized I have to go pick him up. I want to go pick him up. I'm also making him crepes. So that's why I appreciate you moving up this an hour. All right. So what happens when we are willing to be present and open up our hearts like this, right? Open up our hearts. And what does that feel like? You know, you take a deep breath and you open up your heart. You feel this space opening. You feel this feel this, you know? You feel like this, right? And everything becomes softer. Your heart, that's why like all the, you know, like this in the songs we say, your heart softens, or don't harden up your heart, you know. So, and then, we're able to heal deeper and uplift others and love more. Make me an instrument of peace. When there is hatred, let me bring your love. When there is injury, pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you. Make me a channel of your peace. When there's despair in life, let me bring hope. When there is darkness, only light. When there is sadness, ever joy. Divine Master, grant that I may never see so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love, love, love with all my soul, love as to love with all my soul. Make me an instrument of peace. It's in pardoning that we are pardoned, in giving of ourselves that we receive, and in dying that we're born to eternal life. Let me try again. Master, grant that I may never see so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me an instrument of peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned, in giving of ourselves that we receive, and in dying that we are born to eternal life. It's country. Oh, yeah, that's country. Yeah, I thought I was in a different key. So I surprised myself, like, oh, I guess I'm not in this key. Yeah, that's where, that's because I was thinking. See, when you think, thoughts come like that. And okay, I want to play another song for you. I know these songs are a little bit, well, this is a very healing song. Make me an instrument of peace. But now I want to play you a song that I wrote when I was 27 and I was in a really, really dark place, hard place. And you know, it was a dark place. I lived in Los Angeles and I thought the sun was never going to come up. I was in such a dark place because, you know, every day is sunny in LA. I just couldn't see the sun. And I tried to pray and I couldn't. And I felt so lonely and so abandoned. And I knew that, I didn't know it then, but I knew it later, that it's only an illusion, you know, that separation from God is only an illusion. When we get so deep into the darkness, when we are when we beat ourselves up, when we have so much shame, when we feel so much guilt for something that we had done, something that we, you know, where we found ourselves in, for whatever reason, however we ended up in that dark, lonely, sad place, hopeless place, it's an illusion that we're separate from God. And it feels so, I felt it, to me it was real, and nobody could have convinced me otherwise. And I think that's what this song, you know, Make Me an Instrument of Peace, and in dying that we're born to eternal life, I misread that, I misunderstood that for so long. I thought, you know, dying meant completely like dying who you are, but it's not. Dying to ourselves, meaning, and being born in eternal life is giving up those parts of us that we resent, those parts of us that we feel bad about, those parts of us that are holding on to despair, that don't feel like they have a strength to get out of the dark. You know, and nobody can come to you at that moment and say, hey, pull yourself together, this is how it is. Because you just have to walk through the darkness, I guess. Right? You know, that's what Jesus on the cross, when he was suffering, you know, he said, you know, God, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, why have you abandoned me? You know, God didn't abandon Jesus on the cross, but Jesus had to go through that pain to let us know that there are moments in our lives when we just have to walk through that darkness and know that God is with us. But we do forget because we're human. So I wrote this song then. Are you going to play with me? Yeah, talking about pain. Oh, I'm sorry. So I fell again, stumbled in the dark. No, it wasn't the jagged path. I can't blame anyone. The fault is all mine. tried to hide, you were there next to me all the while. You heard me cry and you cried with me. When I finally looked up, I saw you smile and heard you say, I love you, my child. So I'm lost again in my own fear and pain. I betrayed myself once more. It's me, not you, who can't forget. I'll never understand. I thought I better speak out loud, yet you showed me silently how to live and how to love. 'Cause you were there next to me when I tried to hide. You were there next to me all the while. You heard me cry and you cried with me. When I finally looked up, I saw you smile and heard you say, I love you, my child. You heard me cry and you cried with me. When I finally looked up, I saw you smile and heard you say, I love you, my child. I heard you say, I love you. I heard you say, I love you, my child. I heard you say.
That's a pretty song. You
It
wrote
is a
that
pretty
too?
song. I wrote that, yeah.
Lord.
The only problem with that song is that I titled it I Failed Again instead of I Love You, My Child.
Mm. Yeah, well,
But to me, at that time, that's, I wrote that song from that place of just shame and failure and darkness. And then the great love, when you realize, oh my gosh, God was there all the time with
All the
me.
time.
All the time, yeah. So I think that's a good segue for you to sing your song.
It's
You, there's
it's a-
nobody else here.
it's a Texas thing.
No.
Oh, where the pieces fall.
Yes, I knew what you meant.
Yeah, because it's the same thing, It's it talks about the same thing. And another song that talks about the same kind of despair is that Sunday Chicken.
Sunday chicken.
Yes. I'm gonna find your comments on my phone. It's gonna be easier to read. So.
If you guys hear a popping now and then, don't worry. It's static electricity that's running around here like crazy.
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah. He was sitting on the front porch of a halfway house chaining cigarettes and drinking coffee. I was walking by on my way home. I stopped and said hello, how are you? He looked at me and said, I've seen better days. Looked at him and said, there's a better way. 3 nails and a cross equals forgiveness. Just like you, I was lost. That's hell to have to live. Life's out here on this front porch where you're sitting now, looking deep inside till I figure out 3 nails and a cross equals forgiveness. She was sitting on her bed crying crocodiles. Well, 16 ain't a good age to be pregnant. And she thinks mom and dad won't love her anymore, like the boy who said he always would but doesn't. She turns and sees that Bible lying by her bed, and she crumbles to her knees and she bows her head. And 3 nails and a cross equals forgiveness. Lord, help me 'cause I'm lost. That's hell to have to live. I've made a big mistake, oh, without a doubt. So I'm asking deep inside, can you help me out? 3 nails and a cross equals forgiveness. 3 nails and a cross equals forgiveness.
Beautiful, yes.
Thank you, boys.
Yes, he's boarding. And congratulations to all of you who have gotten your shots. How awesome it is. And yes, Pam, I heard earlier that what an amazing thing to be able to hug people, huh? Such little things that we usually take for granted.
Yeah.
How wonderful. Hey, thank you for the song.
Oh, thank you for
That was
letting
beautiful.
me do the song.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
I just love that song.
Wish I would have written it.
Yeah, you do so beautiful. All right, so
Did you know that if we all wore masks, that this thing would be over soon? She can't take me anywhere.
okay, I want to sing a Croatian song that was very, very instrumental on my spiritual journey. It's actually originally a Spanish song. Jednom stale na žalu, tražeć ljude za velika djela, da love srca božanskom riječi. kamo šalješ me ti. Tu has venido la orilla, has buscado ni a sabios ni a ricos, tan solo quieres que yo te siga. Señor, me has mirado a los ojos, sonriendo, has dicho mi nombre en la arena, he dejado mi barca junto a ti, buscaré otro mar. Od sad idem kamo šalješ me ti. O Bože, zar si pozvao mene? Tvoje usne moje rekoše ime, svoju lađu sada ostavljam žaluk. Od sad idem kamo šalješ me ti. Od sad idem kamo šalješ me ti.
Some of those Croatian songs are just so pretty.
Well, this was technically not Croatian song. Technically, it's yeah.
You said it's a I'm gonna do a Croatian.
Well, it is in Croatian. You know, I don't know what's happening. I don't know if I know how to, if I remember this song. All right, let's see. Oh, ima li nešto od Đoleta? Ali ovo večeras je više, ovo je baš prilagođeno malo nekako spiritual refleksija, ali Đoletove pjesme su baš ispunjene duhom, baš su jako duhovne. Ali ajde budemo, pa može, evo ako nađem, čekaj ako nađem, we have a request for a song by this amazing songwriter who just passed away. Actually, okay, here it is. You can play that. Remember, I was playing it on the guitar, but I don't know if I know how to, if we can do it again.
I don't know.
How's everybody? Yes, Karol Wojtyła, yes. And when he was Karol Wojtyła, he was actually writing plays and doing a lot with actors, theater. Okay. Nošen dahom sna leteo je crni golub na moj dlan. Zašto ko da zna, znam. A to sam jutro dočekao umoran, ko da sam i ja leteo s njim krilima teškim, olovnim, i video svet sakriven iza zlatnih oblaka. Ako umrem mlad, posadi mi na grobu samo ruzmarin. Ne dozvoli da naprave od toga neki tužni čin. Nek mi ne drže govore, nek drugom pletu lovore. Ako umrem mlad, zaustavljen u koraku i snu. O, zagrli me sad, jako najbolje što znaš. I nemoj crnoj ptici da me daš. O ne, ne brini, proći će za tren. Ja sam samo malo lud i zaljubljen. U mojim venama davni sever samuje. I ja ponekad ne znam šta mu je, što luduje od sreće tugutka. Ja, moja prosta duša slovenska. Zagrli me sad, jako najbolje što znaš. I nemoj crnoj ptici da me daš. O ne, ne brini, proći će za tren. Ja sam samo malo lud i zaljubljen. U mojim venama davni sever samuje. I ja ponekad ne znam šta mu je, što luduje od sreće tugutka. Moja prosta duša slovenska. Moja prosta duša slovenska. Yeah, I like that song.
Pretty song.
It's a beautiful song.
It's a beautiful life.
Yeah. So speaking of which, let me sing this. Yes. I didn't sing the second verse. So let me sing this song for all those who are no longer with us. Because, you know, what remains is love, isn't it? I know you're in a company of angels. I imagine you dancing in the light. And I know that your faith has brought you home, but I wish that home was here in my arms. 'Cause when we parted in that moment, I saw heaven in your eyes. I can hear the words, the whisper in my aching heart. Life's a journey of a soul, and when we're gone, love lives I know you're in a better place with no pain and no fear. And I can see you smile when I'm drowned in my selfish human tears. 'Cause when we parted in that moment, I saw heaven in your eyes. I can hear the words, the whisper in my aching heart. Life's a journey of a soul, and when we're gone, love lives Love lives Love lives You're only just a breath away. In my thoughts, in my prayer, love lives Love lives Love lives on. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. I always love that song. All right. Well, we have a few more minutes. Let me see. How you're all doing. I have to look here. All right. Whoever is no longer with us, in our physical presence is still with us, and spirit with our soul, within our soul. Yes, absolutely. As long as we love them, absolutely. Oh, well, I'm glad that you dedicated this time thinking and praying for those who are no longer with us. Yeah. Thank you, Pam. Thank you. Yes. Yes. All right. So, we're not really doing requests this time, except I did fill that one request because that was a great song. But I do want to sing this, and I pray. We can do I pray.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, let's do I pray, and then we'll do one song after that that I have in mind. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. We will be on sessions live tomorrow, 2 p.m. Yes.
We will.
Yes.
I knew that.
We have it scheduled.
I knew that.
Yeah. So I want to invite you now to
To bark.
to bark. Lay awake at night with all these thoughts inside that just won't go away. I can calm the noises and the many voices, they keep coming back. So I pray, I try to pray. I have really tried to do what's right. I try to recognize your love, yet you know that deep inside I have a hurting heart that won't let go of pain. Even when I pray, I try to pray. Help me break down, I forgot how to cry. I drowned up my tears with my pride. Help me to hear you, not pretend that I do. Help me to mean what I say. When I pray, I try to pray. I keep thinking to myself, this fight will never end. I always fall behind. All the things I want to do to make it up to you is just too much to bear. So I pray, I try to pray. Help me break down, I forgot how to cry. Drowned up my tears with my pride. Help me to hear you, not pretend that I do. Help me to mean what I say. When I pray, I try to pray. When I pray, when I pray, try to pray,
I like that song too.
So one of my sons said tonight, when he works, when he goes to work at the store, or when he's stuck waiting someplace, he says, he talks to himself. And he says, I talk to this other voice in my head. And I say, so what should we think about to pass time or to make himself feel better? I thought this was brilliant, didn't you think?
Yeah.
It's just brilliant. And he says, and I tell my other self, let's think about video games, winning the video game, or whatever it is in his mind that gives him joy. Luna, Mama's cooking. No, he didn't say that.
My jokes. He didn't say that either.
And then I said, no. When you get down and when you have that voice that's bringing you down, then have that you inside. The one that's saying, hey, let's think these happy thoughts. Let that you say, hey, let's calm down when he's worried or when he feels anxiety. That you inside can say, let's take a deep breath. Let's remember that we have everything we already need right now. Let's remember that right now, God has our back. Let's remember that right now, even though this other voice tries to convince me to be worried or anxious, let's take a breath and calm that voice down. And be aware. Make space. You know, when you calm those voices down, then we make space for grace and love and joy, peace, healing, hope, abundance. Guitars, sure. I put seeds down in this little tiny box of soil. And the parsley seeds, they are so tiny. And I put those parsley seeds into a tiny little compartment with the soil that smelled so good. And I remembered all those. I have 2 plants of parsley still in my garden that survived the winter, that keep going. And I remembered all those meals that I made with that parsley from that one little seed. And I held that seed in my hand and I placed it in the ground, and I just cried from abundance. Just thinking how healing that parsley is. It really is. Parsley is an amazing herb. From a seed. Tiny seed. What an abundance of goodness is contained in that one tiny seed. Think about it.
You know, guitars are made from trees.
That's sad.
Well, that's true. Sorry, that didn't come out right.
No, but I get your point. You're saying that imagine from a tiny seed grows this beautiful tree, And when the tree is old,
Some jerk comes along and saws it down and makes a guitar out of it.
no, that's the abundance part. That's a good part too.
Oh.
It lives on and it's turned into some beautiful hands, playing the boards, right? Saw it and playing it and sand it. And then a builder builds a guitar. Like, the guitars don't come from factories, right? Not machines. People make guitars still, right?
Well, no, they used to, but now a lot of them are just machine
Okay,
made.
but not the
Except
ones
small
we-
companies.
Oh, okay.
Small companies still make them by hand.
But then imagine, from that seed to the tree and to the hands that work the wood and then
And into my hands.
into your hands and you make music.
Well,
And
that's what
then-
I was trying to say.
Yes, it was beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. I wanted you to be able to say it because this is your thing. I didn't want to take that from you. But that's what I was trying to say.
It is beautiful, David. Thank you. I appreciate it. It is abundance and grace. And what a gift.
Oh,
What
yeah.
a gift.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for being here tonight with us. Thank you for this hour of abundance and joy and hope and healing and prayer and reflection and breathing. And so let's wrap it up with another song. What is that?
I don't know. I can't
read.
forget what it is.
I want to read. Oh, thank you, Paige. We're gonna skip next Friday because I'm taking the boys. I'm spending the time with the boys. Well, maybe if I'm no. I don't think I'll be back by Friday night because I have to go see Dante in Savannah. Oh, thank you so much. I would love to. Yes, I might be able to record this one day. All right. Oh, José Feliciano que será. You know what? I will learn that for next time. Thank you for that request. All right, Pam, thank you. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, thank you, Carol. Thank you, John. Thank you all for being here. Sorry, I have to read like this.
You have my glasses on. Maybe that's the problem.
Oh, maybe. I see.
Always there for you.
All right. Thank you so much. And here it is for our Soul Friday. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that sent a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see. had saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see. I was blind, but now I see. Wow. Just wow. 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 I don't think any of you knew that David can play piano so amazingly well. Wow. Ah, okay. I'm going to go cry now. Wow. All right. Thank you so much. I got some crepes to make and get my kid at the airport. Thank you so much. Love you for being here. We'll see you soon. Have a great week.
We've got some crepes to make, then get Evan from the airport. We've got some crepes to make, then get Evan from the airport. Oh, Tajci's grapes, crepes are great. And, well, they're really great. Well, we've got to make some crepes and get Evan from the airport.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Tomorrow, sessions live at 2 p.m. Central. If you're able, join us. Thank you.
What if you're Kane?